All right, people. I'm Jimmy the Square Guy, the one talk fly to you before he lie to you. This is the Naked Truth, your political hip hop outlet.
You already know it's your boy Melangelo, man.
Who we got here?
Renee.
Renee who?
Renee Bernard.
Renee
Entrepreneur Life
Bernard.
on Instagram.
Instagram, what else they can find you, Renee?
Entrepreneur Life.
Facebook, Jules Renee. Yeah.
All right, people. We're going to get straight into it today. First of all, let you know our guest canceled on us, but that's okay. That's expected. It happens in this business. And we're just going to give you a basic format of what we got going on. We got a call-in line. When we talk about the topics of the day, you're free to call in, comment, and give us your truth. But right now, I want to talk about the R. Kelly situation. R. Kelly is being banned in the United States by the Me Too movement, I think. But now he's being allowed to tour overseas. And they embrace him with open arms. This is
They know what he did?
They don't care. They about the money. And it's pissing these people off.
All I can say is I have a daughter and I do not agree. I think they should boycott. Just like a lot of people boycotted the Super Bowl.
Really though, shout out New Orleans, man. Shout out New Orleans for that major boycott on the whole Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What we did, like 26% compared to the 44% average.
But so you think
The whole city was like the hell with the Super Bowl.
But so y'all saying R. Kelly should be boycotted over there as well as he's being boycotted here?
Absolutely.
Why? He's nothing. What has he done?
Broken the law? What you mean?
It
What
wasn't
did he do?
he didn't technically break the law because he'll be in jail right now. It's not the fact that he broke the law. It's more the fact that the immorality in what is going on with the situation that he's in.
So marrying a 15-year-old is not breaking the law?
Was he actually married?
It depends on what state he was in.
No,
Right.
15. No,
Right.
15 anywhere. Is
True,
bad.
true. But it does not say that. Honestly, Aaliyah is not here to defend herself.
Rest in peace, Aaliyah.
So to say that what they did when they was 15 years old, I really can't.
You can't chime in on that.
But as the victims right now, according to media, R. Kelly has not broken the law.
Based upon what?
That no girl has said that at 16 or 17 that they had sex with him. And I don't know the age of consent in that state. In every state, the age of consent is different. In Mexico, they marrying girls off at 13, 14. In Georgia, I think 17 you go to jail. I know in Texas, if he did that, his ass be locked up.
They put him under jail.
Exactly. Texas don't care.
Under.
So, but according to the girls in the house right now, they went there, asked the girls were they being held against their will. They said no. And the detective came on. She said, if there's anybody out there that has some additional information about Robert Kelly's behavior or what he did in the past, please come forth. And to the day, no one has came forth and said that they did this or did this underage with R. Kelly. So, is he being immoral? Yes. He's using his fame, fortune, and power to fulfill his sex life.
Well, see, I think that can go one of two ways. One, he was messing with underage girls, and the accusations are just nobody's saying anything. I don't know why.
See, don't. You as a black woman, you have a son, right?
Right.
You should know about accusations. This man, you started saying what they said, but nobody said that he messed with an underage girl. I'm not defending R. Kelly.
Right.
I'm just saying, would you go see R. Kelly if he came over here?
Personally speaking, myself, I can't speak for anybody else on the planet. Personally speaking, based upon what I've only heard, would I go see R. Kelly? No.
What if the ticket was free?
Still no, because
What
that
about you?
doesn't.
Wait, hold on.
It doesn't.
I thought we were talking about women and him. I didn't know.
The bottom line is,
no.
You wouldn't go see R. Kelly.
For
I
one, I'm
wouldn't
not
even
his
go see
number
R.
one
Kelly.
fan. So
I mean, if he had a concert and he wasn't in all this, I probably wouldn't go to see him.
Yes.
I will go to an R. Kelly concert, but I'm not going to see him. I'm going for all the women that's going to see him.
You like me. You like me. I'm going because the lady was there.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not going to see nobody. No dude.
Well, I'm gonna be,
Like,
I'm gonna be dipping through the crowd like,
going.
hey, how you doing?
But speaking from a woman's standpoint, if she is going to a Get Men, see R. Kelly, it's bad on her, right?
No, it's not bad on her.
Why
That's
not?
that's her decision.
If she's going to get men, if she's going to see R. Kelly, then it's like you can't say I don't support him and then take free tickets.
Right. Is that?
You feel me? That's like saying I hate a guy, but he have some weed, so I'm gonna go smoke with him.
They do it.
Yeah.
It happens, very much so.
Yeah.
But I don't think no.
There's no
No,
correlation.
just if you like them and you support them, then support them. If you don't like them and you don't agree, then don't agree and don't
But
support
see,
them.
I'm in conflict because I grew up listening to R. Kelly and I do like his music. However, based upon what I've heard or what I know, and I have a daughter, no, I wouldn't want my daughter to be in that. No, I don't respect what he's doing with young women. However, I don't know exactly what he's doing. I'm not him. I'm not around him. Personally, I don't know what he's doing. So who am I to say or accuse him of having a sex cult? You know, I'm only me. He's making millions compared to what I'm making. So who am I to say anything based upon what he's doing or not doing? You know what I'm saying? But if he is, no, I don't want my daughter to be around that type of activity. Or everybody, I feel like, expects their daughter to have the best guidance or role models of their era and not to fall through the wrong path. But also, personally speaking, you can't protect everybody. Your daughter gonna do what she do, she gonna do what she do.
There's a lot to be said about it. And since we don't have a guest, we can't talk to our guests about it. But the audience can. 832-649-8406. Y'all call in and let us know. If you had a chance to go see R. Kelly right now and the tickets were free, what you gonna do?
What you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Especially if you have a daughter, what are you gonna do?
Well, your daughter, their daughter's not going.
Okay, I don't care.
Even if R. Kelly wasn't banned in the United States,
You
their
know
daughter
what?
ain't going anyway.
Let me say this. My sister dated a dude that she was underage at the time, dated a dude that was overage at the time, which who fully capable of knowing right from wrong, fully capable of knowing this girl is a minor. What you gonna do? Or what kind of mind do you have to say, oh, she's only 16, I don't care. I'm gonna still fuck her. I'm gonna still do what I gotta do. Like, what kind of mind do you have to think that kind of thing?
It goes,
To me,
Goes
that
both
to me,
ways. The woman and the young girl could be deceiving. She could be lying about her age. So it's no way of telling. There's just no way of really knowing unless you're like, hey, I need some ID. How old are you?
listen,
You don't wanna go
time out. You know, you can actually talk to a person and just about determine if that person is underage or not.
Yes and no, because I'm a late
Now,
bloomer.
I understand that
Kinda
you got
so.
young girls that's fully developed for their age. But when you talk to that girl, there's two things gonna come to your mind. Either this girl is slow as a one-legged turtle, or she underage.
So the one-legged turtle.
Now, if you under the influence of alcohol, drugs, and you out there in a nightclub, and you just got your hormones raging, you're gonna denounce everything that your brain is telling you.
Exactly.
But you know that girl underage or not.
From a psychological standpoint.
You know.
And I'm
It's,
studying
it's
psychology,
something
so I
in
know.
you. Oh, exactly. It's something in you that tells you, you know what? I need to leave that alone.
Or she's just naive.
Yeah, I mean,
or
it happens to me all the
something.
time. Like I said,
But at the same time, some people want to nut.
They really don't. They really don't care. They don't care about the energy exchange. They really
So
don't.
it's like what your young 16 or 17-year-old daughter is putting out there, that's what she gonna get. And I feel like it's up to the parent to guide their kids. I didn't have guidance. I had to learn on my own. And like I said, I understand because I was a late bloomer. Just like some girls could be a late bloomer, and I know having sex make you have a kid in some instances, but everything else behind that, I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
My parents didn't teach me.
it's hard to
So
do
it's
that.
both.
It's hard to do that today. Not impossible, but it's hard, especially when the parent is so busy trying to be the child's friend. When you got parents putting their child on Facebook and advertising and promoting them just to get views, to be some type of social media success.
Clickbait. How you use your kid for clickbait?
That's what they do.
Unless it's in a positive. If you're gonna use a kid for clickbait in a positive aspect, then that's cool. But not.
Absolutely, and I agree with you because if my daughter wants to confide in something in me, and she's 20 plus years old, she can do that because I've guided her to feel like, hey, I can talk to my mama about X, Y, Z.
But it's different when your kid is 3 and 4 years old and you have them on Facebook and they're doing things that grown folks shouldn't even do.
But 3, 4 years old, that's the parent's responsibility, not theirs.
Yeah.
And guess
So
what?
the parents' fault.
True. What they're doing to the kid is grooming his child as they get older to continue their lifestyle. So now she's 13 and 14, she got full breasts, she looks like a 20-year-old woman. Now she done snuck in the club.
Personally
Well,
speaking, that's
Now
what my
Kevin
look.
is 19.
Fully developed grown men want to talk to her.
Kevin
She
is
was
19.
16.
Kevin 19 years old. He's in the club drinking alcohol. He see this chick. He talk to her. Have sex with her, find out later on she's 13 years old.
What's the difference though between a 13-year-old boy having sex with a 24, 25-year-old woman versus a 13-year-old girl having sex with a 24, 25-year-old man?
You know what the difference is? It's
Double
called
standards.
bingo. There you go. Because if I was 13 and I had sex with my teacher,
Hey.
guess the old dudes in the hood gonna tell me.
Yeah,
boy.
Hey, look, I'm gonna keep it.
Listen,
Look,
man.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I'm gonna
did
keep it
that.
1,000.
But
Look.
when a dude do it to a female, you're a pervert. You're a pedophile.
Yep.
It's double standards.
Yep.
I don't agree with it. It's wrong, but that's how our society is.
Yep.
I mean,
Precisely.
look, this the naked truth. We being real. I broke my virginity with a 19-year-old girl, and
How old were you?
I was 13. So that she was already grown.
Did she come on to you?
Yes.
Well, you've been freaking for a long time, huh?
I'm 30. Yeah, I'm gonna 17 years. Name take my.
Y'all see what it is with them.
Would you
Nah,
have a
you-
problem with your daughter doing that same thing? She's
Hell yeah, he
13
would.
and she freaking a 24, 25
He don't want to kill that dude.
Man, I'm not wanna. He's
You
gonna be.
are.
Yeah,
You are.
he meatloaf to the highest degree. He
But
done that.
why though?
People,
Why?
832
I mean, because
832-649-8406. Call in and let us know. Do y'all think it's wrong for R. Kelly to be overseas having that concert? And if it is, or if it's not, if you had free tickets, would you go? Because, again, everybody's associated with R. Kelly is being lashed out at.
And it even goes back to when I was a kid. Groups, male groups, boy groups, girl groups, whatever, of saying things and taking it back only because they're afraid. You know how many times, personally speaking, I've done that. Girls do that. Boys do that. Because they are scared she'll fight you. What did you do? Present yourself in a certain way, or what did you... it's always, what did you do? Versus, they grown as hell, what did they do? No, you always looked at it as, I'm only 11 years old. I didn't tell him to look at me like this. I didn't tell him to touch me like this. But I'm only afraid to say something because I don't want my mama to think that I made him want to touch me. Or I made him want
I understand how sexual abuse happens.
Yeah.
And I don't know if those girls that's part of R. Kelly's situation have been victims of sexual abuse in their past. And I'm not here to judge R. Kelly. I'm not here to judge the parents of those females or those females. People do things to advance their social status and their careers. Because you may not agree with it now. You may say no, and I understand if you do. But if you had a chance to meet R. Kelly and be with R. Kelly when you was, before this came up, would you?
No, because my mom wasn't even there, to be honest. I was a late bloomer, so my mom wasn't even thinking about, I didn't even have a boyfriend until I was like 16 years old.
Okay, we talking about if you 18, and R. Kelly say, hey, man, come live with me, I'm going to take care of him and do this, what you going to do back then?
Personally, and I'm only speaking of myself, I'll be infatuated with the idea, like, oh, I got a celebrity, he wants me to come live with him, so I can understand, like, those young girls' mind frame, so to speak, is so immature and naive to be like, oh, celebrity status, let me go do this,
and
let me go do
that's
that.
the crime that he's committing. He know how it affects them psychologically to say, hey, I'm Kel's
He said, I'm killed.
And, you know, the pound pipe of R&B. So that's chaos. Who wouldn't want to go there? If Beyonce told us to come stay with us, we going.
Absolutely.
Then what you think about it? Don't lie.
If a 14-year-old boy, Beyonce was like, hey, I'll buy you everything you want, have sex with me, just gotta come to my house and do whatever I ask you. Oh, you absolutely right.
So
what 14-year-old boy wouldn't?
I want to know from the audience, what do y'all think about R. Kelly's situation and his documentary?
This is sorry, Beyonce. Sorry.
Huh?
I can't do it.
Oh, my bad.
Oh,
no. We're gonna leave that out. You feel me? Jay-Z might do that.
Jigga understand he from the streets.
Oh, alright, he already know that.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's on the
our guest
control
counsel on
mode.
us today, so right now, we just kind of freestyling our first show. But we do have some good guests lined up. It's coming to y'all. Y'all will really enjoy it, what we got coming up. But right now, Billy, I heard you got a little hot song yourself.
Oh yeah. Single about to drop real soon. Shout out the producer. Let me get that track. I got so many producers. I'm sorry.
Look, shout out everybody.
Producer, forgive me. Shout out JR Nova. You feel me? JR Nova made the single. Sent that to me, you dig. Shout out Big Cuz for engineering it. Shout out to Enclave Studios for letting me come bless it. Yeah, man. Single done, man.
What's the name of it?
Name of the single called I'm Focused. It's the first single off my album Nervous Breakdown. Just an epic project, man. I got the hottest album about to drop, man, out of everybody. Just letting everybody know I'm about to apply a lot of pressure on a lot of rappers.
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to key this song up and let y'all hear his first single. If y'all like it, this is the nigga truth. Call in and say y'all like it. If y'all don't,
Hey,
tell him.
it's all good.
Don't let the man go waste no more studio money on some bullshit.
Don't do that. Let me know. I mean, it don't matter because I'm still going to make it. As long as my investor cutting the check, I'm going to the studio and make it.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
All you need is believe in yourself.
And here we go. We got this coming up. We got his first single, Billy Angelo, I'm Focused. Here we go.
I'm focused, baby. I'm focused, baby. I'm focused. I'm focused, baby. I'm focused, baby. I'm focused. I'm focused on my grind. Focus on my mission. Really never wasting time. I'm focused and I don't need a reason. Trying to get my money up. It's just grinding season. I'm on the grind like 2 dikes. Hanging out the moon roof, just watching the moonlights. I pulled up, dressed in all black and a coupe white. I'm just trying to get a lot of views, YouTube fights, right? I'm focused, that's the key to my determination. While you was getting good grades, I was battling with Satan. I'm a star in the making, life was feeling so vacant. So I turned my work car into a spaceship. I'm the one, not the matrix. Your wifey come and taste it. Then I light bulb your chick, I just gotta replace it. Your wifey come and taste it. Then I light bulb your chick, I just gotta I'm focused on my grind. Focus on my mission. Really never wasting time. I'm focused and I don't need a reason. Trying to get my money up. Bitches grinding season. Focus on my grind. Focus on my mission. Really never wasting time. I'm focused and I don't need a reason. Trying to get my money up. Bitches grinding season. Need a nigga say more. Wasn't making enough, so I had to make more. I did it on my own. Is that why these niggas hate for? Cause I went and caught the lake house by the lake shore. It's because I put diamonds around my whole neck. That money coming, I see it straight through the vortex. I'm beating this beat, guess what? Your whore's next. Been stacking doors and sitting in front of doorsteps. Yup. Millie Angelo known to chase that bag, stack it up fast, walk out the bank laughing with $100,000 in cash, put it on my tab. Every day we eat good, talking steak, lobster, and crab, puffing on dab. See a bitch late night, by herself that a nigga probably stab. Yeah, cause I ain't got time for your energy. One time for my enemies, these lame niggas ain't friends with me. I'm taking shots of that Hennessy. Nightwall, I've been a G. I hit the stage, I get a fee. Got another show out of Tennessee. I'm focused on my grind. Focused on my mission. Really never wasting time. I'm focused. And I don't need a reason. Trying to get my money up. Bitches grinding season. Focus on my grind. Focus on my mission. Really never wasting time. I'm focused. And I don't need a reason. Trying to get my money up. Bitches grinding season. I'm focused, baby. I'm focused, baby. I'm focused. I'm focused, baby. I'm focused, baby. I'm focused.
That boy say
dope.
he focused, y'all.
That's dope.
You did.
We now opening up the phone lines 832-649-8406. Call us in. Let us know what y'all know about that song, Focus. If it's some BS, it's some naked truth. Tell him. If you like it, let him know. At the same time, the topic for the day is, would y'all go see R. Kelly if he came to the United States? Especially if he had some free tickets. Y'all show laugh when we say that like that's something crazy.
Free tickets.
It is.
You saying it because you're a woman, and I understand your point of view.
I'm a woman with children, so that's why it's so funny.
But the crazy part is, there are so many women that was like, F for R. Kelly. Fuck R. Kelly. I ain't.
And that's just what they would do.
And then same women will go to the concert for free.
Free? Well, I don't like them that much, but I ain't been out in a while.
Get out the house.
I ain't been out in a while, you heard me? I think I'm going to go ahead on, even though I don't support them.
Everything out the window.
You know how that goes.
Nah, bro.
Yep. But so,
I like that song, man.
Again, I just think that he pissed a lot of people off. You know, I believe he got a piss problem.
I think he very much so have a piss problem.
Absolutely.
I mean, shit.
At least he's consistent with it.
Honestly, hey, well look, check this out. He technically didn't shit on anybody. He just pissed a lot of people off. Because if he shitted on somebody, he'll probably be in jail. You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with the whole piss shit?
He didn't shit on nobody. He pissed on somebody.
That's what I'm saying. You feel me? Like, you know.
And strange as it is, I don't know the situation, but the one that he's accused of actually pissing on, they haven't seen nothing.
They never seen anything.
So did he actually?
Pee?
I don't know. The video looked pretty.
I don't know.
I don't know, but man, they cloning people and shit nowadays. Who knows? They probably been cloning since the 90s.
Right.
All I can say is, the man has not been convicted of any crime. He pissed some people off. The parents are mad at the fact that their kids are not coming home. They living with this guy.
So if they was living in a monogamous relationship with a broke nigga, would they be mad?
They'll be mad, but it wouldn't be on the news.
Exactly. You're right about that.
You know how this is. It's a celebrity. He got money. They can make something out of it. Bottom line.
Yeah. You already know. They're trying to take him down. He probably has some information. They're probably trying to get some type of like royalties or like some type of catalog or something. You know, they do it to everybody.
What do y'all think should happen to R. Kelly?
I think he need to have his day in court.
I think he needs to see a psychiatrist.
Street court or court?
Yeah,
Well,
he probably needs to see a psyche, you feel me? And talk about why do he have a infatuation with young women.
The backstory that I heard was he didn't really have a real childhood with his brother and all that growing up. But who knows?
So that's what I'm saying. You gonna go ride on goddamn scooters and shit because you missed your time here?
Are you mad at Uncle Earl? Because he got Dee, she's 20, he's 65.
I did a 65-year-old man.
Huh?
I mean, I ain't mad at him, girl.
Stop. She said, you do what? Tell the truth now.
I will date a 65-year-old man. And you know why?
But you mad at R. Kelly because he's
No, I'm not saying I'm mad at R. Kelly for that particular reason, or for those women for dating a woman, or dating, R. Kelly, a man way older. I don't think older men are more established, and you don't got to worry about games, but some men you do.
Wait, what you mean by older men are more established?
Because you got some broke old men.
You do. You absolutely
I'm about
right.
to say, what you mean by that?
Okay. Let me not be so broad or
because I think when you come to like the level of older women and their security and older men, I think older women may trump them. There's more cougars
You'd
out
rather
here.
be with an older woman than a younger woman?
No, I want to be with somebody that's compatible to me.
I'd rather be
Now,
with
you
a
saying
woman
for
older.
sexual?
Yes.
Sexual? I want to be with somebody that's bad.
But still,
I won't be with
realistically,
somebody.
would you want to be with somebody?
I need a mental connection.
Okay.
Stop.
I'm dead serious.
No,
Don't get it twisted. I can detach that connection if I need to. Don't get it twisted. That monkey get on my back. You feel
Sex
me?
ain't everything, even though it's the forefront of
It
some
don't.
relationships.
It don't.
It ain't all about the sex. It ain't all about physical
I space
connection.
travel. I space
believe
travel
him.
when I have sex.
I have a question.
I leave Earth.
I have a question.
Anyone move there with me?
You said you prefer to be with an older man, an older woman opposed to a younger woman. And what reference are you making this to? Sex or to like, a healthy relationship?
I'm not referring that to sex because I know even men my age have eating.
We're talking about, now y'all flipping the conversation. Because we're talking about R. Kelly and younger women. But you're not mad at Uncle Earl because he got Dee down the street at 21.
It depends on how the age. Though. I wouldn't want my 15-year-old daughter dating a 20-year-old man. Like if she dating a 17-year-old man or boy.
So your daughter 18 and she dating a man that's 40.
If she's 18, then she has her own say. I can't control that. I will have my own preference. However, I can't control her decision.
All right, show enough. I see you. Won't you call in? 832-649-8406. Call in and give us that comment. And you'll be on live streaming with the naked truth.
Just call in. You got it.
Yeah, he just.
All right, cool.
I just have a problem. With the double standards. It's okay when it's in our favor. And then when it's something that we don't like, something that we disagree with, it's wrong.
The only way you can get around that is to create a category called triple standard. And that's the standard where you don't give a fuck.
I don't want to create nothing that's like that.
No, but look, let me tell you why. No, you didn't understand. You didn't catch the second part.
I understand it.
It comes to the point where you don't care. So if you want to date an 18-year-old and she is content with it,
you should be like that anyway. But
it is.
But it's just the fact that he have cult-like things going on. It's like women sleeping on. You feel me?
If you're dating an 18-year-old girl, what would you expect of her?
reason I say don't create no triple nothing, because this is another issue. Have y'all heard about those gender roles? They got 15 gender roles right now.
I must be really hungry because when you say general, I totally thought about Chinese food.
No, gender roles.
I'm talking about, yeah.
Gender roles where they got tri-gender.
Shout out
They
Chinese.
got.
Ain't nobody worried about all that. They just making up other categories
Okay,
of sexual
okay.
orientation. We're talking about man, female, man, man, or man, woman. Period.
Watch this. I'm gonna show you how important it is. Because now this is a curriculum that they're passing on to your kids in school.
Right.
And what's the name of
So
it?
you say you don't care about it, but when your child comes home and say that he's something else other than a man,
I will support him, and you know why?
No, why you gonna support something that he don't understand? He just doing what he's
I would
told.
help him understand. That's a part of curriculum. Don't just start at school and end at school. It starts at home and ends at home too. Whatever you're teaching your child, or whatever structural or environment your child is in, that's what they gonna have in their mind.
Well, when you are
aside
single,
from
when you
just
are a
schooling.
single mom and you having to work a job or 2 jobs maybe, and the school is having more influence on your child than you are, and social media and what they see on TV is contributing to it. You may tell him one thing.
It's still my job to guide that though, regardless if I'm out. I work nights. I never get to see my kids. They leave my house at 6:45 every morning. I get home at like 7:30 every day. So like I said, I'm not able to teach my children outside of school, but believe me, at 4:30 when they get home, I'm asking if they got homework, and I'm sitting there at the table with them, making sure that they have guided experience.
And that's good. That's good that you're a mother that's active in your kids' life. But does that justify that these people are able to create whatever they want and pass it on as education and make it law?
But I'm not everybody, so everybody is each
No.
own.
I'm saying the people, the powers that be. These people create Yeah, the powers that be. The one that determines what's education and what's not.
Are you saying Caucasian?
No, I'm not saying Caucasian. I
No,
don't know who
just
it
the
is.
powers that be. We just,
I don't know
yeah,
who it is.
the higher ups.
Okay.
Let's just say that.
I don't deal with the color thing unless it's just evident.
Okay.
But I don't know who these powers to be are.
Yeah.
But whoever they are, they're able to pass on these things in education and make it law and force it upon our kids. They have your kid thinking something that don't even exist.
What was the curriculum?
That's been that though.
It's the curriculum now is that there's 14 different gender roles.
But that's aside from
Opposed to male and
LGBT
female.
community education, the school system,
Right.
whatever the school system decides to teach my children, I don't have a choice but to go with it outside of what I'm teaching my child at home.
832-649-8406. It's the call-in line. Y'all call in and give us y'all feedback on some of these topics. Well,
Yeah.
I don't have any kids,
Mm-hmm.
but the truth of the matter is, I don't think these people should be creating things like that and passing them on as education
I don't
and
either.
forcing, kids to accept this. Now, if that's something that you want to pass on and teach it in private schools at parents that agree with that curriculum, fine. But they want to make that. They tried this in California first,
Yeah.
and California is the place where things are pioneered in.
Mm-hmm.
If California accepted, normally try to pass it on throughout the United States. And pretty soon, this is going to be law. Okay. We got our
My
first caller
thing is,
calling
how
in.
do I? Yeah, they call it.
Our caller calling in.
We got a call?
Yeah.
I know.
Call, you streaming live with the nigga truth. What's your truth?
I'm calling about that R. Kelly statement y'all made about what you what you said about R. Kelly.
What about it?
I think that they really, it's not just R. Kelly. I think they are trying to get all black males something too. You don't believe? You think about first it was Bill Cosby, then Chris Brown, now R. Kelly. What about all the others that's doing these rapes?
Your phone breaking up, sir. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, your phone breaking up. What you say about Chris Brown?
I said it was this with Bill Cosby, Chris Brown, R. Kelly. What about these senators, these big movie producers that's doing these rapes in our opinion?
Facts, man.
So, Carl, do you actually think that race plays a big part in this pursuit of Me Too movement?
I think they're using. I think they're using the Me Too movement to incriminate the black male.
Now, from what I saw, it was a black woman that created this Me Too movement, and it seemed like only the black males are being pursued.
Because she didn't create it. That's
she did.
obvious. No, somebody created it and used her as the puppet.
I don't think
It's
so.
like with the president.
I don't think so. I think the woman actually that's doing this Me Too movement is actually one that created it. And Carl, I thank you for that call in. And man, continue to watch the show. We got some good guests coming on. Our guest counsel today, but that's expected in this business. And
Hey man, you absolutely call up. You absolutely correct on what you're talking about on the whole search and seek and destroy black men in power. You're not lying, because you got to think these politicians are having male on male sex in the bathroom, and it's known, and they're politicians, and they're you feel me? Yeah, and they're like they have younger women 21, 20 as spouses, man, and like nothing's being done. But it's like soon as a black man does it, or he slip something in someone's pudding 20 years ago, you feel me? It's like, oh my God, crucify him. And that's not right, you feel me? It should be,
let me add this.
Everybody should be done.
That very well may be true that black men are being targeted in this manner. At the same time, black men need to stop putting themselves in that position.
But black men been
We don't
targeted,
have a-
though.
we don't have a-
We've been targeted.
we don't have a
regardless
choice.
of what position
We
we
don't have a
put
choice.
ourselves in.
You don't have a choice.
Time out. Have you been accused of that?
Oh no! When it comes to that, yeah, you do have a choice in that.
Stop putting yourself in a position to be accused.
But at the end of the day, even you said he's not doing anything illegal.
No, exactly. I'm saying in general. A
But-
lot of times, yes sir, caller.
Damn, we forgot the caller. My bad, caller.
Go ahead, caller.
Okay, the point that gets me is this. You got the priest in the Catholic Church having sex and rape. You have the politicians who doing the same thing. You also have these big movie producers who doing these behind the scenes raping these young guys like with
And why is nobody else getting locked up except for black men?
But you take all the focus off of that, and they'll put R. Kelly on the forefront and make it the big highlight every day. But what about all these other people that's doing these same crimes that's not being noticed? Yeah.
Okay, Colin. We thank you, man, and keep watching the show. All right, people. We got one of our first guests just walked off in here. He's about to come on. It's my personal man I know, Mr. Eric B. Harvey. Everybody welcome on board.
Shout out Eric
The
B.
writer of the movie, Eric B. Harvey.
Shout out Eric B, man.
Come on and grab a seat on, boy. Take a seat.
What's up?
Take a seat. Y'all give him a bar stool or something. Where your bar? Let your little stool slide on over, man.
Alright.
Eric Harvey, what's the deal, brother?
That hawk outside, that's the deal.
It's
Still
cold
out there?
Shoot,
sir.
like you pretty warm to me.
Yeah.
Man, come on back around the other side. Yeah, man. Tell the people about yourself, Eric.
Man, I'm straight out of Houston, H-Town.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know, I'm a cat to do a little bit of writing, do a little bit of filming, do a little bit of acting. You know, been fortunate enough to do some stuff and experience some stuff. You know, right now I'm working on a couple of projects. Yeah.
Like what? Now I had the chance to be in one of your projects called The Wrong Answer. And
Yeah.
that was a blessing for me, man.
Okay.
You know, that's my first acting debut. And thanks to you, I think I did semi. And
Yeah.
looking forward to doing more. But other than The Wrong Answer, what else you got coming up, man?
So I got it's a Wrong Answer is a short version of a feature film that's coming out.
Okay.
Yeah. So I haven't like named it, but like we already got like some actors that's like in place, you know, like in Los Angeles. So you know, that was kind of like a teaser, you know, to go into the feature. So that, and then I got a friend, Mr. Harvey, who's a writer, and he got a feature film, man. Part 2 to set it off.
Okay.
You know, so it really grabbed my attention because I'm like, I love that movie. That's one of my classics.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so for anybody to like say I'm finna touch it, you know, it's like you really gotta have your stuff together. And man, I like read the script and I was like, you know, I said we could do something with this.
Well,
so
I sure appreciate you taking interest in what was done because it actually came from Jada Pinkett Smith saying that if she had a chance to remake any movie, it would be Set It Off too, if she can have her girls back. And of course, you read the script and see how I actually brought those girls back.
yeah.
And now all we got to do is get that teaser out there, get it to the right hand, and I think it's gonna pop.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna take it to a couple of horses' mouth, man. You know, like one of my mentors is Bill Duke, so like we good friends, and you know he cool with a couple other people, John Singleton and some other people, or a lot of people, but like yeah, so you know.
You say you know somebody who knows somebody who knows
Yeah,
somebody.
Exactly.
Who got the
How you gotta
chicken
get on
side.
sometimes.
And that's sometimes that's how it takes for something to get jumped off.
Yeah,
For real.
yeah.
But you don't like you told me one day. You say everybody's on board to do something, but when it's time to come out the pocket,
Yeah,
that's where the real issues come in.
yeah, most definitely. Like I know y'all remember the TV show New York Undercover Cop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I had a chance to like communicate with like the writer, producer of it. You know, he a cool cat, man. He don't like Los Angeles. He don't live in Los Angeles. He live in New Mexico. Cool cat though. So he working on some stuff, man. That's like he a prime example of, you know, you really can't like wait all the time for somebody to like give you some money, cause like he got like a project he filming in Atlanta right now, and it's like, man, like the gaps that he had in between that, you know, like he's still making money off of New York Undercover Cop, and he's done some other stuff like wrote for Soul Food TV show and some different stuff and whatnot, you know. But it's amazing how much, you know, stuff has changed from then to now. It's like now you don't have to like really wait because you got so many avenues to like put stuff out and make money off of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like nobody can tell your story like you can tell your own story. So it's like, you know, you got audio books, whatever. You know, everybody has a story. You know, so.
Right. Definitely.
And then when you got social media out there, like you can do a lot of free advertising, free broadcasting. I think if anybody got a dream, they need to be trying to live it right now more than any time.
Yeah, I mean, it's like right now, it's not the time like sleep, you know. It's like you see all this crazy stuff happening in the world, so it's like, you know,
Stay woke.
Absolutely.
Yeah, most definitely.
Man, so if people want to hook up with you, man, they may got some ideas that they may feel like you might like and want to get involved in. How they gonna get in touch with you?
Yeah, like I'm not really a social media cat too much, but you know, like through you, my email, which is ebharvey15@gmail.com. You know, I don't want to put my number out there, but
Serious inquiries only.
Yeah, you don't know who might be calling.
Yeah.
You gotta DM somebody.
But yeah, like if it's real, like I'ma listen. You know, it's like him. Like he had to really like make me stop and get my attention. You know, cause like my mind moved like 100 miles per hour. You know, he know that. You know, it's not that I'm not paying attention. It's just that like it's hard for me to slow down to 50 miles per hour.
What's going on?
You know, when I'm already at 150.
Real. You gotta hit the brakes hard as hell.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not good.
Yeah. But like what y'all doing, man, like just live, man, cause like, you know, people be thinking Houston like just slow motion. It's like, man, please, there's so much talent in H-Town, you know.
Until you live here, you have no idea.
Yeah.
Real.
Well, from what I've been hearing, there's a lot more people starting to move here to Houston. Like,
A lot more opportunities becoming available as well.
Yeah.
Also, they say the price of living is so cheap here. Also,
Yeah,
I don't feel it.
It's compared to the amount of money you can make and the cost of living. Yeah, it is. It's an excellent place to stay.
Yeah.
Man, like it's a lot.
And then compared to like when you go to other states like California and New York, like where like you get paid pretty much in the same realm, but the cost of living is higher.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to make more money to live a more comfortable lifestyle.
Yeah.
Eric, you know what I don't like, and one thing I like about what you be doing, I get tired of seeing people have to leave Houston to make something happen.
Yeah.
Then they end up coming back to Houston once they get famous.
Yeah, you know, like one of my friends, like one of my good friends, man, he passed. It's like Meshack Taylor. Yeah, some people know him by Anthony off Designing Women TV show. But like we was like real close, and it was like, man, he used to always tell me like, Eric, like Hollywood is wherever you make it. He said you don't have to be in California. You know, wherever you do something, he said you can create your own lane. So that I always stuck with me. It's like my daughter's here, so it's like I never leave H-Town. Just now that I'm just working on something.
Even though it's maybe more opportunity in another state, like California.
I mean, like I'm gonna say, like in California, like I have family out there, but it's like the real estate. Just knowing what the real estate is here and there, and I live there. It's like, man, like paying that.
Stay here and send money back home.
Yeah, it's like that's what people don't know. Is like a lot of the, especially the black actors and stars that you see on TV, they constantly work because like they got to stay on their grind. They don't have the luxury of just doing one movie and chilling because like everybody like coming at it. So it's like they stay on grind mode. You know, TV shows a lot of times they don't have time to really spend their money because like, they working 6 days a week most of
That's
the
why I
time.
stopped pursuing acting. I needed to make ends meet for my kids, so it's like trying to wait on an audition or trying to wait on a role or something. To make
Family
ends
first.
meet.
Yeah, but you'll be amazed how many opportunities open up when you stop focusing on it.
And you're right. You're absolutely right. Like when you put your energy into something and you just leave it and do something else.
I think they call that the law of reverse effort. Once you try to do something for so long, so much.
It's the law of attraction, but see, the thing is, a lot of people think the law of attraction is, oh, I'm gonna think it into existence. I'm gonna speak
Right.
it into existence.
Gotta
It's
work
not just
too.
that. You gotta put that extra work in, and you
Exactly.
gotta be comfortable with what you trying to manifest not happening. You gotta be cool with that. Like, I want $1 million, but if I still gotta struggle with these bills for the next year, I'm fine. I'm still happy. And once you forget about the $1 million, then they come.
Yeah.
Like a lot of other
Big
things
facts.
in life.
So make
Once
sure
you forget about it, it comes.
Here.
Make sure you got that
Unexpected.
emotion. Make sure
And you
that
gotta have some thick skin, cause like
And you still
Oh,
have
yeah.
that same energy once you get that $1 million.
the most people that's gonna
Yes.
be rejecting or disheartening to what you're trying to do is the people that's closest to you, cause it's not for them.
That's so true.
I
Oh my God.
keep
I
saying
feel like
the
I'm
same
going through that
meme.
right now.
I keep seeing the same meme telling me I'm gonna be the breadwinner of my whole family. Like, not just my family, like
The whole
everybody,
family.
like
The
cousins,
whole
sisters,
family.
you feel me?
Yeah.
The whole family, and I'm
Same
comfortable
way,
with
I'm
that.
telling you.
I'm totally fine with that.
Here. So what other things you have that you've already done? Because a lot of people probably know your face and know your name.
Man,
but they may
like-
not know your history, some of the work that you have done. Because
Like,
I didn't know that you was part of certain things.
Yeah,
By the
like-
way, I like that velour suit you got. Let me add that.
Yeah.
Let me get that. Can I borrow that Saturday?
Yeah, you can have that, man. So I basically started out like doing like the poetry. Like the poetry they me the acting, but like none of it is something I pursue. Like my partner and them like pushed me into the poetry, and then it pushed me into the acting. So it's like I started doing the stage plays, and like I did a movie, and it's like I never like had taken any acting lessons. So
Would
I
you
was
have
like,
still done that same thing if your friends would not have pushed
No, I
you
wouldn't
into
have.
doing it? No?
No, I
What would
wouldn't
you
have.
be doing then?
Man, I was working at Bell College of Medicine with some ophthalmologists.
Yeah.
Yeah, just chilling, I was just like living life, and but my partner and them like, I guess they saw something in me that like I didn't see, so.
Nobody believed in you.
Well, when you get them $10 million, you go look them up and make sure you hit them with a check.
When you get that $10 million, look me up.
They call me first.
I don't need much. I'm just a little bit, man.
Just say, look.
Just give them 10,000.
But probably the most known movie is Wigger. It's like Wigger is like with me, Misha Taylor, Anna Marie Horford played Ice Cube Mama and Friday. She played my mama in this movie.
And I had a chance to see that too.
Yeah, so it's about me and this white boy who grew up. He sing R&B. He was raised in the hood, and it was like I grew up in the middle class, and it was written and directed by Omowale Akintunde, Dr. Omowale Akintunde, which is a chair of Black Studies at the University of Nebraska. Big shout out to DOC is what I call him, because he never would go by doctor until I just started making him use it. I say, because like, if you was a different nationality, I say they make sure you know that they to address him as doctor.
Yeah, exactly.
I say, so you got to give it to them just the same, So he started going by that. Yeah. So so that's I've done some probably about 5-6 movies, man. But like that's the most one. It's a blessing.
Well, I know your passion is movies, but it's also poetry. So are you gonna get back into that, or is it something that you want?
I don't really like fool with the poetry. Like, I write poetry, but it's like when I'm writing like scripts and stuff. But I created like a live show to help like some of the actors that's in my TV series, which I created 2 TV series. One called Where's My Man, one called Dominion. And Where's My Man created a lot of buzz in Atlanta. So it's like I'm really like working on that, and it's to the point where I'm trying to work on a deal. So I created like a live performance show where they get to perform live, but the audience also get to see them on the big screen. So it's like, it's like branding is like critical in just the world period. It's like that's why you see the Coca-Cola. Everybody like brand, Puff Daddy brand. Everybody like, Bill do tell me all the time. It's like if they can get one product that create 5 revenues, they down with that. So he says critical about branding, so it's like branding is everything. So, I tell them, I say, man, like actors, entertainers get paid because they put people in seats. I say, but they work to get to that, most of them, if they can get a hand-me-down. So you gotta constantly like brand yourself in everything that you do. But at the same time, you gotta be selective what you do and how you do it. So, I try to show like the business aspect of the entertainment, because like, man, it'll run by you. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm glad that you said a lot of that, because a lot of times we think if we just got a good idea, that's all it takes. We don't see dotting the I's and crossing T's, and like you say, branding.
It's a lot going into it.
Yeah, it's I think it's a lot going into it more than a lot of people are willing to put into it.
Yeah.
I think once they see what you said and what it requires, a lot of them get intimidated, get frustrated and back off of it.
I think a lot of people just think it's just a business name and they do business.
Yeah.
It's a lot of things
way
in
more than
between there. It's a lot of work in between going to establish a business name and actually doing the work to get or to be successful.
You know, it's like and it's like take a lot of sacrifice. You know, it's like
That a lot of people are not willing to make.
Yeah.
They might say that, but at the end of the day, when it's time to make that sacrifice, what you gonna do?
yeah. We was filming a movie this past Sunday on Super Bowl Sunday.
For real.
And no one would make that sacrifice of missing that game.
That's work.
Like,
you know
It's
me.
crazy how
You know I would.
I'd rather lose money to watch somebody make money, but I won't lose watching them make money to me to go make some money. Say when we shot that movie Sunday, when we shot that movie here Sunday, we could have did what we wanted to do in this building because guess what? Everybody watching the Super Bowl.
But you know what? I think what you said speaks in volumes of what a lot of people do. A lot of people go to other jobs to make money versus building or establishing their own wealth.
yeah.
And that's big facts. I mean, me personally, I already know the game with that, you dig? So when I get off my 9 to 5, I'm putting in about 3, 4, 5 more hours when I get home every day.
Absolutely, overnight.
Every day.
I work overnight, so I got all day to put in my productivity.
And you know what? Like when I was working at Baylor Cosmetics, like right when I started like fooling with the performance stuff, I witnessed like 2, 3 older ladies like have been there at Baylor Cosmetics in 15, 16 years, and them people made them take a package so they wouldn't have to give them retirement for their 20 years.
That's
And
ridiculous.
that woke me up. I was like,
Oh yeah,
that.
stay woke.
I was like,
That's what I'm saying. Doing what I do now, I don't want it. What I'm doing now, that's not my career. I'm going in with the mind frame of this is just what I got to do because I have children. I have to make my ends meet. But I'm not about to be 50, 60, 40, whatever age it is, doing this.
Yeah.
I need
ridiculous.
a career. I need some wealth to build for my kids, to leave something behind, to let
And
them
it's
know
not-
you ain't got to go do
It's
nothing.
just
This
not-
is for you.
It's just not about what age that you are doing something. It's about, if you 50 or 25, as long as you're doing what you're passionate about.
Yeah, Jay-Z said
Exactly.
that.
And I agree 100%.
I mean, some people are very passionate at going to work.
Some people are very
Yeah.
passionate, making $2.83 an hour.
And hey, they say, I think Charles, I got it from Charles Barkley when he said, if you find something that you enjoy doing, you'll never go to work.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
So he was saying, hey man, he enjoyed playing basketball, and he would do it if he wasn't in the NBA. So he said to him, the contract really wasn't the big issue because he was gonna play basketball anyway.
Really though. You gonna pay me millions to do what I was gonna do anyway?
Are you doing what you want to do?
Who?
You.
Me? Yeah. Not totally.
This ain't a job for you?
Right now, normally I would be asleep, go to 9 to 5, so I can make them some money. But right now, I'm making a sacrifice because no, this is what I enjoy doing. And I hope I can make a time clock out of this? Yeah. I hope I can put y'all on the time clock where y'all can punch in. And I can start handling y'all like they handle me. Cause that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna handle y'all. Y'all start punching my clock.
Oh
Get
no!
in there, get your
Oh no!
chili.
We gonna
We
co-
be down to day one, really.
I'm co-manager. I need a real position. I need to be able to call some shots. Now look, you executive producer. We gonna rock with that. You is boss. You heard me? But at the end of the day,
Co-produce.
I'm gonna need some
That's
need
not
some
gonna-
managerial.
It's not on the stock market.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some managerial with that one.
That needs some residuals.
Show enough. Shout out to Show Enough Barbecue out there. It's Show Enough good, so y'all go get y'all some of it.
Oh yeah, shout out Blake's Barbecue also. You feel me? Since we doing the barbecue thing, you feel me?
Yeah, they Show Enough Barbecue and they Show Enough Detail. It's Show Enough Get Your Car Clean, so y'all get over there and get that done.
All that showing up. Don't forget.
And Eric,
Yes, sir.
man, I enjoyed you being here.
I enjoy being
man,
here with y'all.
Don't be no
thank you.
I
stranger.
love that good energy, like
Yeah,
good
don't be
energy,
afraid.
good people on some positive stuff. Man, I love it.
This is our first show, and it's gonna get better. So all y'all out there watching, y'all like it, share it, and y'all be back Wednesday Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We got some good guests lined up. And y'all not gonna be disappointed if y'all support it. And one thing I want to say, stop going to other states supporting what they doing, and y'all gonna support what's going on in your own state.
That's real.
Houston had it so bad.
True.
That's not just Houston. That's everywhere, bro.
That's real.
Well, yeah, true, but T.I. them blew up in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
You know how long Scarface them had to be on this scene before Scarface them got to the level that they on now? Houston just wasn't that supported.
I mean, it's really like a crab in a bucket type ordeal where people really don't want to see the next person doing better. So they're not gonna share it. They're not gonna like. They're not gonna comment.
It's good enough.
You feel me? They're not gonna do those things.
That's real, man. Cause
It's
like,
a lot of frenemies. Let me say that.
Yeah.
cause
frenemies.
like in Los Angeles and New York, man, you hear they artists like all the time. Like, and I love like West Coast like music. And it's like, and it's not hard to find. Like they gonna play a lot of it on the radio.
Yeah, they don't play a lot of
New York, same thing.
Man, shout out Slim Thug with the new single, man. Y'all heard Slim Thug?
Yeah.
That is my anthem.
I haven't. What's the name of the
That
song?
is, what's it called?
I don't know the name, but it was jamming,
Slick
I'm gonna
Players.
have to check that out.
No. You say you want to be a relevant part of the show? Go get Slim on this show. And let Slim do this song live on this show.
Nah, yeah,
All right.
you ain't heard the song, but you gotta come back with Slim Thug.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's my
So
Yeah,
go
that's
put,
your
look,
homework. That's your homework.
Now for the objectify you. Go put them heels on, put that baby all on them legs, pin your hair up, and go get Slim on this show.
these legs.
They run forever.
Boy, I only knew.
So Slim, listen, she coming for you,
I'm
homie.
coming. Need you to be on the naked truth.
Get a look at that face.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'm in there.
Beauty. Beauty.
Won't disappoint you.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Man, that's our little show for today. Again, we thank y'all for tuning in, and we apologize for our guest not showing up. We thank
But-
Mr. Eric Harvey
Still
for
got
showing up.
Still got fire guests. It's not
Fire. Man,
not-
the man dropped some knowledge on us.
Oh yeah.
And y'all look for the movie Wrong Answer. What's that?
Yeah.
A teaser?
Yeah.
Yeah, look for the teaser.
Where can we find that at?
It's gonna be out soon. Like somebody like my editor, he don't live here in Texas, but he working on it. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Word. Be looking
Most
out for
definitely
that.
update y'all.
All right.
Yeah.
Come back with the update.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Oh, he will be back on the update.
Oh yeah.
We gonna do that. But remember, I'm Jimmy the Square Guy. I want to talk fly to you.
I'm Renee.
Your
Who?
boy Michelangelo, man.
And
I
my
think
boy
we-
Eric Harvey. And y'all remember, something is like sand in your hand. The tighter you try to hold on to it, the more you notice you're losing it. So just relax, chill, you got it. And we'll see y'all Monday, 5:30 to 6:30. And we're gonna have some fire guests on here. We thank y'all for tuning in.
Be safe.
Jip.
Yes, sir. Y'all doing the do.
Fuego, hot, fuego, fuego, it's hot, fuego, caliente, fuego, hot, fuego, fuego, it's hot, fuego, it's hot, fuego, hot, fuego, fuego, hot, fuego, caliente, fuego, hot, fuego, fuego, it's hot,
Fun.
fuego, hot, fuego, fuego, it's hot.